Hey, good to see you again. Another week,
brother.
another show.
Another week, another show.
But I have to talk to you about something because my Instagram notifications are being inundated with a young lady named Maya. Who recently had an experience. I think quite the opposite, actually.
Okay.
She recently had an experience with a friend of the show, Mr. Ravioli.
Oh,
and
allegedly,
let me get, let's not get in, it's not about Tony right now. It's about you. Do you realize that you may have been the crux to this Hollywood starlet relationship between Mr. Ravioli and Miss Maya? By the way, she wrote a song. It's called The Lobby. Stream The Lobby by Maya.
Is she famous?
I don't know, but
okay.
Allegedly, you were on the red carpet with Tony and the young lady.
Interesting.
And Tony turned to Maya, the young lady, and said, "Hey, babe, I don't think we should do these pictures together. My stylist says that he needs some photos of the fit and, you might cramp my style." Just so you know, that's in part one of like 600.
Oh, no. This Maya.
Yes.
It's like a hate thing for
guys,
Tony.
if you haven't seen it, check out Maya on TikTok. It's part one.
Wait, no, I don't want to promote her. If she's going to be talking bad about our boy, Tony Ravioli.
It's not about our boy. It's about you, dude. You are the reason why this is happening. If he would have taken the goddamn pictures with her, everything would have been perfectly fine. But you said, "Hey, buddy, I think we should probably get some solo shots." Do you do this to everybody? Incredible. Are you trying to ruin Mr. Hemsworth? Are you trying to ruin Mr. Green's relationship?
I tell Chris, hey, I don't want you to take pictures with Elsa Pataki, who's one of the best looking humans of all time. Take pictures by yourself so I can get pictures so I can put on my website. That girl's whacked out of her mind if she's thinking that I'm talking to him asking for him to take pictures alone without her.
Okay.
In that sense, she should have got the picture earlier and said, "Oh, he probably doesn't like me. I'm gonna go."
Of course, you're putting it on her. You know what?
Oh.
We'll cut it off there.
I'm
we'll
gonna
get right into the show.
I'm gonna
get
canceled. Oh God, the show's over. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Manly Things,
sort of
podcast where we're talking men's fashion, and we're back with part 2 of our Western wear cowboy episodes.
And if you haven't already, follow us on Instagram at Manly Things Pod. If you haven't already, follow us on the internet, manlythingspod.com.
Yes,
if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram at Sleazy Salamander. I just put on a really great post. It's me and my friend Jack Scott. We're actually wearing the same thing, but my fit costs $2,750 and his fit costs $27.50. Really cool. I'm going to put it right here, actually. Cool graphic. And then,
Yeah. Sally, you already said who you are. My name is Evan Simmons, celebrity menswear stylist. Because you already talked about what you were wearing, go ahead and tell people what you're wearing. So
$2,750. These were $1,800. These are my square-toed Guidis.
90% of the,
These, which you asked prior to the show,
the pants are dope.
Yohji Yamamoto.
Yeah.
I was invited to an exclusive event at Just One Eye in Hollywood or West Hollywood or Hollywood or something like that, where Yohji Yamamoto has a residency now, and he's going to premiere all his fucking collections and shit.
Would you be mad if I told you I was also invited to that and I just went straight to the trash? I was, and it went straight to the trash. I don't have space for my Gmail for that kind of
Are you joking?
I was invited. I was actually going to send it to you and say, hey, any chance you want to go to this?
That's so annoying because I thought I was actually the cool one for once.
No, that's awesome that you were invited.
Getting invited to Broadway shows.
That's awesome you were invited, though. That's cool. Dude. And you got pants for it, so you did your part. They suckered you into buying.
I got a shirt too. Yeah. Dude, shut up. I know. Okay. Bought a shirt too. It was like $1,800.
Oh God.
This is from Elwood. Stole this from you. Yeah, these are my new Jacques Marie Mage rose.
Did you get them while you were going to Just One Eye? Because Jacques Marie Mage is right there.
Yes.
So that trip alone just put you in debt.
Yeah. Wait.
Right,
well,
perfect.
I didn't count. Okay. So these were 27. These were a lot of money.
Yeah, they're a lot. And Jacques Marie Mage is a lot.
I just stole this from up there, and this is my hat from Urban Outfitters.
It's a good look. I like the glasses are perfect. Good purchase. I'm wearing a double RL jacket. I saw this in the store and I could not get it. This was like 3 years ago.
It's amazing.
I love it. I adore it. And now that it's colder in California now, it's now to the front of the rotation. Buck Mason Henley, double RL jeans. Kind of just got them black. I needed a black pair, so we are back with black.
Need a black pair too.
Yeah, I'm hoping to really beat these up a lot. And
are they salvage? Of course.
Yes. Yeah. Double RL, always salvage, always salvage.
Who am I kidding?
So last week we talked about the actors and influencers trying to portray these cowboy Western, Hollywood Western kind of vibes. And this week we have actual cowboys, country singers. We're going to talk about the CMA Awards that happened this past Wednesday. And if Sally can name the country artist, I'll give $5 to anyone out there who's listening. We'll find a way to actually do it. I'm pulling a Pat McAfee here real quick. $5 if you get the person's name right.
Well, I will give $5 to anybody when you start saying the Country Music Awards, not the Country Music Awards Awards.
No, it's the Country Music Association Awards.
Oh, fuck.
That's why in the background it says CMA Awards. And see, I work in country music, man. I'm actually a CMA voter, so I technically know these things. Okay, we're
Touché.
back. We're back. So this week we're going to break down the looks from the red carpet of this one. We have about 20-ish looks and country artists. I'm also going to give this a little bit of a tutorial for people who are interested in listening to country music. I love country music. I think country music is not a genre, it's a lifestyle. And
that's so lame.
How is that lame? No, I genuinely believe that.
That's like saying being a construction worker is a lifestyle. It is a lifestyle to be a construction worker.
Yeah.
It's like you're still doing okay.
And a job.
God, I'm not hitting it all this evening. Go ahead, keep going.
You understand what I'm saying, though.
Yes, of course.
Personally, I think country music is genuinely a lifestyle, and so. Being around all these people, I was at the show, I was behind the scenes, I was in the dressing rooms, I was in the green room drinking with some of these dudes and had some interaction with some of these dudes. So there might be a little bit of some stories here and there, and we're going to get into it, man.
You know, I'm really excited to play this game, this guessing game that you introduced. And I looking through the pictures prior to the show, because I'm now taking notes for this show. I guess the whole lifestyle explanation, it makes sense, but like, other than music and whiskey and trucks, what is the lifestyle of country music?
Hardworking, family, religion, obviously whiskey, trucks, dive bars. I think there's a lot that goes into it. I also think it's like a persona. It's like, I don't want to say like relaxing, but for me, it almost like humbles me a little bit. I don't know what it is. When I listen to like a good country music song, well written, I'm like, it's almost like self-reflective, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's what I think about country music, man. So let's get into it. Do you know this first person?
Yeah, I do actually.
Go ahead. What's his name?
Looks like Johnny Depp.
It does. Country version of Johnny Depp. We have Tucker Wetmore, very young artist, has a very similar sound to Morgan Wallen. So if you're a Morgan Wallen fan, he's your guy. I wouldn't be surprised if he's opened up some dates for Morgan. Has a very similar sound. In terms of the look on the red carpet, green velvet tuxedo with Todd Snyder, and it's with a gray shirt, chains, black hat. Thoughts on this before I get into it?
Yeah, I think it's really nice. I like the wide lapels and the big collar. The thing that I really want changed is the fabric of the undershirt. It kills the entire like momentum of the fit from outside to in. And I wish that it was an even shinier fabric than the velvet itself, like a silk, like a really fine silk.
Yeah. Similar to that thought, I would just want it to be a different color. I think gray is such an interesting color to pair with green. Maybe bring in the whole black situation, but the black hat is fine with me. Just go with a black shirt. You know, I think the fit of the jacket's fine. Velvet's always tough because you're always gonna get some sort of wrinkles. It's almost like linen. So it almost has to fit like a glove for you to get rid of all like the wrinkles and all that. But I like to change the button. The shirt underneath it might be buttoned a little bit too low. We're almost seeing belly button. I like the chain. In terms of all that, I just changed the shirt color. I love the stretch of I like the idea of doing the green velvet tuxedo, but yeah.
Another thing is there's not enough accessory. I want to see the watch that's hidden underneath of his left shirt sleeve.
Yeah.
And I wish that it was like a onyx face or something really stark.
Something to stick out. Yeah, like a little nice color. Grooming is always good. Like a goatee. Yeah, we're gonna see a lot of that with the country stuff coming on. And also, I want you to kind of think about like the comparison. So last week we had a lot of like the costumey elements, fringe, bolos, turquoise, all that. Pay attention. If you see some of that, let me know, because we might not, especially with our boy Keith Urban. No words, right? This is so classic.
Dude, this is embarrassing.
But this is classic Keith Urban, man. He's always going to do like the moon boots from space. The thickest of boots. They're almost Timberland times 2.
No, they're almost those Balenciaga oversized ones.
They're his own thing. He's wearing a fleece jacket with a black tee, black jeans, and the biggest black boots you can ever see.
This is not the CMA Awards. He's going to Vail. He's going to do some sort of like satanic ritual with Nicole Kidman or whatever. What is that? Were they exposed for?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Creating children from Satan or something?
So not Scientology, but like close to it.
No, it's their own thing. I don't know.
This is your. I don't expect anything.
By the way, she's having a huge year right now.
She's in literally every show out there right now. Everyone.
Honestly, speaking of Satan, I think there's like 3 of them.
Wow.
Anyway, let's get back into this guy.
I like that idea. Love her for that. Yeah, Keith Urban. I was not expecting anything different than this. This is brutal. He's never had really all that good a style. So sorry, Keith Urban, not for us, but appreciate you showing up. Up next, we have Shabuzi, technically the man of the year because he's been everywhere. He's at SNL coming up in December.
Oh,
yeah, which would be fun. And he's in a teal turquoise suit, bedazzled, black shirt, black tie, black glasses. Love this look. I'm all for it. The only thing I would change are the shoes. I feel like there's like a black ballet slipper element to it, which has been hot with like Bodhi and all that. If you just do a black cowboy boot with that, or like, same like bedazzle, all that, do it all. I think it would complement the look. The shoes to me are a little funky, but everything else I think is perfect.
At first, this fit was on the bottom of my list because the color really threw me off. That seafoam, like light teal, it didn't make any sense to me.
Seafoam green is a good color for me. Sorry, say that.
Oh, it is a good color for you.
I feel like the seafoam. I should say I was saying like teal, turquoise, seafoam green is like really where it's at.
Thank you. I am the fashion expert.
Yeah, thank you.
The detailing on the entire suit is wonderful. I love the undershirt. I love the texture of it. I love the fabric of it. His hair looks great. The shoes, I love them. I think that they're great. However, I want to, just put a little pin in this really quick. Mm-hmm. We had a comment on one of our reels from last week when we did the GQ Man of the Year, where he was
the
so
best
good.
Dressed. Yeah.
From @Cecilia Zaraga.
Okay.
This was a Bodhi blazer, not a Bodhi outfit. This is from the CMAs. The outfit was customized and hand crystallized by Chris Habana team. And Chris Habana commented saying, "Thanks, Cecilia." So
wow,
shout out Chris Habana.
Yeah.
You did great on that last fit of Man of the Year, and I don't know if you did this too.
Well, I'm curious. It almost has like the Bodhi element, like I just said. So maybe it's all in family.
Could be.
They could be collaborating together.
By the way,
well done.
Still have never listened to any of his songs. Probably
you definitely have. I 100%
the year.
The performance he had was really good, but you can tell they're trying to push away a bar song into and show people like he's got Highway, he's got all these other singles. So I'm curious to see if SNL, if he opens with bar song or if he opens with
he should write a song like I'm Shabusi, not Gary Busey.
Oh,
something like that.
Boozy Busey. Yeah, I get that. I like that. I like where you're at though. Up next, we got Dirks Bentley, friend of the show, Annie Saltier's longtime client. Wow. I saw her there in the boroughs of Bridgestone Arena. We hung out for a second, and I saw this at Paul Smith. I was going to pull it, and Chase from Paul Smith said, "Hey, no, Annie, pull this for Dirk." So I was like, I'm not going to touch it. I love this tuxedo. I think it's beautiful. I think the fit, I just don't think it's his tuxedo. I love Annie to death. In terms of his skin tone and the tuxedo, I think it's just a little bit off. I love the shawl collar. I like everything about it. Maybe even change up the shoes to go from black to brown. And the pant, it's just a little off to me. What do you think?
I mean, you're right. It's not his tuxedo. If his hair was even just up, it might have been.
I know his hair's been on the longer side, so he's been like pushing it back. Yeah.
If anything, I would have added some sort of black accent on top, whether that be like a ribbon tie or just something small to bring the black shoe. Because I wouldn't do a brown shoe. The brown shoe wouldn't anchor the whole fit.
I hear you.
It wouldn't be enough because it would just like sort of, he would be floating.
Yeah. Okay.
The black brings him down to earth.
I hear what you're saying. Even if you did like a black pocket square.
Yes. That would have been great.
But last year they killed like the tuxedo look. She had him in like a black thing with a bolo tie. Like I think something up top, I think you're absolutely right, is just missing, and it could have been black.
Maybe like a little bow in his hair.
I mean, yeah. Kelly Henderson is his groomer. She should have done all that stuff. No, we love you, Kelly. Up next, we have the boys from Old Dominion. We haven't been playing our game. Have you known any of the guys?
I was just going to say,
I'm so sorry about that.
This one's really
you would have known Shabuzi, obviously. So $5 will go to someone.
Yeah, should be a C. For these guys, Old Dominion, had no idea who they were, but I wrote, older blokes look great. Love the colors, especially the terracotta.
Yeah. So these guys won for Group of the Year. And they've won, I want to say it's the fourth time or fifth time, and they set a record. So no other group has ever won this many times in a row, and Old Dominion set that record.
Interesting.
Yeah.
My boy all the way on the left with the, I think, best fit. The best
The high
fit.
Double-breasted?
Yes,
yeah,
dude.
They're very contemporary.
So hot.
Yeah.
Looks like Seth MacFarlane. Like spitting
it really
image.
Does, yeah.
It's like that's the group that he's winning
it's
for.
Always it's tough. So the groomer that grooms them also grooms Riley with me and helps out with Jordan every once in a while. So she's been wanting me to kind of get involved with them, and I tell her every time, dude, it's 4 guys, no chance in hell, right? It's so much work, let alone doing one, and then you got 4. I think they look good. I think it's hard doing 4 and trying to look different, but I actually think they really did a good job of this. The one thing I would change. So you got a guy in black, double-breasted, no tie, awesome. I wouldn't touch that look. I think it's perfect. Then you got the red. What color? Terracotta. Perfect. Wouldn't touch it. Think it's great.
Yeah.
The blue. It's a suit. I can't stand a suit with a bow tie. I think it bothers me for whatever reason. And especially, I think they're kind of dressed it up a little bit, especially underneath. You get the tuxedo style shirt. He's not wearing a tuxedo. There's no reason to wear a tuxedo style shirt.
With the black
with the studs. Yeah, it's a little funky. And the guy on the right, the guy on the end is great to me. So I think all of them are great. The one dude, of course, I was at an after party and I met him. The one guy. Did I say this to him?
You look
no.
great, dude.
I know, yeah. And it's so fake. Yeah, he was wasted, by the way. But I honestly, I think, in terms of styling of 4 guys, I think it's a lot of work, and I think the stylist did a great job with these.
I would have put blue boy in gray boy, like just like a charcoal gray or a light gray.
I like that
because you can't have 2. They're not even complementary colors. I don't think.
True.
They don't go together at all.
Yeah. They're on the opposite ends of the spectrum.
These guys are my favorites. So I know exactly who these guys are.
Do you know who they are?
Yeah, I wrote it down. They are 2 guys that definitely look like they are going to the CMAs. And I'm not a huge fan of the turquoise over the tattooed chest.
So we got Brothers Osborne here, one of the best duos out there, next to Dan and Shay. You ever heard of Dan and Shay?
Yeah, they're whack, dude. They make that corny ass
they're almost
happy music.
They're borderline not even country music anymore. I would consider them like Jonas Brothers.
And sort of like Christian music now that they're doing stuff with Justin Bieber.
Yep, there you go. Brothers Osborne, they have definitely come out of their shell from what they used to do back in the day, was just very stuck up suits and kind of bland. The lead singer, TJ, he came out as gay about 4 years ago. And I feel like ever since then, they've kind of expanded on their clothing choices a little bit. And I love this look. I love the all white. I've been trying to help guys pull off an all white look. The tough part is like you get the little bit of like the moose knuckle in the crotch area. That's always hard, like with high waisted jeans, to not have your dick exposed. But I love everything about it. I love the hats. I'm all for the looks. I agree with you on the turquoise over the tattoos. I think it might be a bit much, but I think it kind of lends itself to the whole look.
I correct me if I'm wrong. I think the guy in white is wearing John Elliott. I know that jacket.
Nice. Okay. That's sick. That's pretty sick to be in country music and wearing John Elliott on the red carpet. I love that.
I recognize that denim, the 3 button. That's a John Elliott thing.
All for that.
The white pants only look good in like high waisted, flat front, like boot cut or flared. Yeah, and it has to be a thinner fabric because the reason why you're getting that moose knuckle is because it's a thicker fabric and it's so much easier to bunch up because it doesn't have like movement like a polyester does.
I feel like if I stood up right now because I'm in black, it's probably the same thing going on, but you wouldn't be able to tell.
Would be in your chest probably,
right, but you couldn't tell because I'm in black, right? Right. The white hyper exposes the moose knuckle underneath. So boys out there, just beware. If you're wearing white jeans, especially high waisted, the Johnson's going to be to the right. For
my G in the almost belly button shirt with the turquoise,
John,
I like to keep the turquoise, but just give me like a white t-shirt underneath or like just like a normal collar. I don't think that it's too, it's too, I think that's what I'm going to use.
I got you. Great music for them. I feel like they've fallen off a little bit since they've gotten super popular, but that's just my personal
they're just two guys that want to go to the CMAs.
All right. Mr.
Okay, I know who this. No, stop. Okay, so this.
Do you know who this guy is?
Yes, of course I do.
I'm obsessed with this guy.
This is the guy that won The Voice in like 2017.
No, I hope he didn't. Is that true?
Yeah, Johnny
Cash? No.
I have no idea who this is, dude. I'm glad I scared you, though.
This is Mr. Cowboy himself, Cody Johnson.
Who does
he is if you look at his socials, he is a cowboy on a farm riding horses. I've shared a dressing room with him and he literally has a little shoelace rope string, and in downtime he's practicing roping on a water bottle. Like, come on now. Like, you don't get more cowboy than that. Best crew in the game too. All the guys that help him behind the scenes wear CJ logo shirts, black cowboy hats, and all have toothpicks in. Best crew in the game. If you have any, if anyone has a daughter out there, highly recommend his music. He's got 2 girls, I want to say, and only sings about them and only sings about his wife. I adore this band, Cody Johnson. And also I love the look. You're not going to get any, I don't know, like negative stuff from me about Cody Johnson. However, a blazer, white shirt, jeans are perfect to me. Like black hat, white shirt, buckle, all that. The jeans are always huge because he's a cowboy. He doesn't know what fitted jeans means. But the jacket, shirt, hat are fine with me. What do you think?
God, it's like you're in love with this guy.
Cody Johnson, I fucking love you, dude. This album leather is so good.
I'm just going to keep it plain and simple. This is a very familiar outfit, the jeans with the suit. This is the best iteration I've seen. They nailed this. The wash of the denim, the fabric of the suit, the amount of buttons and the white, and then that beautiful chiseled chin with the chiseled chin. Amazing.
How come every cowboy has a jawline? Like, tell me why.
Tell me why. Because all the beer goes to their guts.
There we go. Because they're hardworking. Love you, Cody.
Speaking of guts, shout out Big Boys.
Do you know who this is?
Of course I do. This is Jelly Roll.
Get out of town. Oh my God. So this is Mr. Luke Combs. I don't know if it's insulting for Luke Combs to think he is Jelly Roll.
I should have fucking known that.
However, Luke Combs is almost entertainer of the year here, man. Like that is, I love you, Luke.
Luke, you did a great cover of that Tracy Chapman song.
Yeah. Cappy, great manager, the whole team over with the Luke Combs camp.
No, but my boy, I love the blue velvet on him, especially with his that red orange beard. It's such a good contrast.
The one issue with the blue velvet I have is if you look back on the past CMA, any sort of country music awards, he's in a different velvet jacket. He almost has the Roy G. Biv. So we're on blue here. So next year will be like a violet. Yeah, indigo. Thank you. So unfortunately, this is his classic red carpet look. Black shirt underneath, black pants, black boots.
The shoes are whack.
There's a little bit of a detail on the top of them. And he's rocking an AP. He's Mr. AP. The watch is probably more expensive than anything on the carpet.
Okay. I heard about. Have you heard about the Tiffany stamped AP?
Oh, I couldn't even imagine.
It's like a $500,000 watch.
Paddock is crazy too. Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was talking about.
The Tiffany Paddock. Yeah, that's wild.
I don't know anything about watches.
No, hey.
Anyway, shout out this guy.
Mr. Luke Combs had a great performance. He was I feel like if it wasn't going to, the entertainer of the year wasn't going to go to Morgan, it was going to go to Luke Combs. I think he's been all over the world, crushed, sold out every concert, making just as much money as Morgan. He much deserved. At some point,
he covered that one Tracy Chapman song.
Yeah, exactly. Love you, Luke Combs. But I'm dying to work with him just to change it up. Like, don't wear the velvet jacket, dude.
You know who to call, man. Come on.
Speaking of never changing it up, but never needing to, do you know this guy?
See, I actually do know who this guy is. Kurt Cobain. No, I'm just kidding. It's
you know it though.
Hold on.
You know it. You're just drawing a blank.
That guy. He wrote the
Can I say this name
he
of the
wrote
song?
that album.
Can I name the song?
It's a white cover. Wow, I'm blanking on his fucking name. He's a great songwriter.
Tennessee Whiskey? If I said Tennessee.
Chris Stapleton.
Yeah, I feel like you did know the song.
I came up with that all on my own, Sam.
Classic, always wearing all black with the hat. I feel like he's probably the same hat that he's ever started with, or he's got many versions of this hat. Black jeans, black boots, black shirt, untucked, which is interesting, and the black blazer. He does have the Western flair with the yoke on the detailing of the jacket. Shirt's a little on the tighter side. Okay. I think he does look good. I feel like he's losing a little bit of weight with the more skinny jeans. Fine with this. It's just something that he's always going to wear. So, and he's got the voice of an absolute angel. So
it's a very flattering fit. I want to see some rings. I want to see a little bit of shine.
I like that, especially with the detailing of the hat. I feel like if you were going to do something, maybe do watts. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
I wrote, bro with the turquoise hat and big beard also looks great. Shout out Big Boys.
Love the Big Boy. And also, do you think he had a groomer help him with this at all?
Yeah, possibly.
You think so?
Yeah.
Just a little bit on the face?
Not even on the face. I would say the hair.
Oh, I would
probably
say
washed his hair. He doesn't do that himself.
I would hope so.
No offense, Mr. Cobain.
Cobain. Any idea who our next guest is here?
This is like if the color scheme of Cars was different, this would be Lightning McQueen.
Actually, I like that. If Lightning McQueen was green rather than red. Yeah. This is Mr. Mitchell Tenpenny in a custom full-blown suit here.
What happened to the 11th?
Nice. I like it. Tenpenny.
So boring. God.
The only thing I would change, so the green suit, black shirt, black boots, hat. Why is it brown? Why not be black? You know?
True.
I think maybe just it could be the only one he had, or they were just trying to throw a different color in there. However, I wish he would have just chose a black hat. However, everything about this is great. Courtney Juray, I think it's Juray, styles him, and she also styled Jordan Davis's wife. So I saw her on the day. she said, be on the lookout for Mitchell's suit because it's a full custom look. And I think it's dope. What do you think?
I don't. I would.
It is a race car Hot Wheels type.
I wish the flames were just black.
Yeah.
And or honestly, bright ass orange.
And buy into it. If
then
you're going to do
the
flames,
brown would have
do it.
made sense.
I see what you're saying.
Otherwise, the tailoring really beautiful. I love how the pants fit. It gives that really nice thigh gap that a lot of men don't get to have.
Yeah. And boot cut, like solid boot cut. We're not overtly done. I think it's like more like a straight fit, but you can tell like there's a difference between the knee down to the ankle. I think you're right. Like the fit on that's great.
Big ass hands too. That boy is a former.
Huge hands. Yeah. Up next. Okay. So this guy's pretty famous. He's been around for a while. Has a famous father as well.
I know who it is.
If I told you his father's name, it might help. So his father's name is Rhett Adkins.
Okay.
So who's this guy?
It's it is, hold on, I actually have this right now. It's Kurt Russell playing Wyatt Earp in Tombstone.
Yeah, with the whole bow tie.
I mean, mine is the beard. Okay, I don't know who this is. Chase Atkins.
His name is Thomas Rhett.
Thomas Rhett.
Yes.
Oh, Rhett
Atkins. So he went with Thomas Rhett. Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense because you're supposed to have the same last name, but not replace the last name.
Maybe he wasn't a great dad.
This guy, competitor for top look of the evening, honestly. Yeah. Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
Ever since you gave me a ribbon tie, I wish I had a reason to wear a ribbon tie.
Oh, I was about to say,
this is the reason.
I was hoping you were saying,
ribbon tie.
Since you gave me a ribbon tie, I've been wearing it every night.
Oh, yeah.
At some point,
when I go to Chippendales every night, that's my tie. I don't do the classic like bow tie. It's boring as fuck.
I see this look. I think it's fine, honestly. I think the hat is a little gimmicky. I think the bow tie is actually like, I think it's too costumey. I wish it would drooped a little bit. I wish there was a little bit of an attitude towards it. I feel like it's like painted on the white shirt.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Unpopular opinion.
Please.
Country music, gimmicky and costumey.
I think last week was gimmicky and costumey. I think this is real life shit.
I'm standing my ground.
However,
real life shit.
No, hold on. Okay. Cody Johnson, man.
Cowboys are not real life anymore. I'm sorry.
Oh,
we are living in 2024.
Dude, have you watched Yellowstone, dude? Second episode?
Of course I haven't.
Okay,
that means it's not real to me.
Okay, for one thing, though, real quick. I love that you said costumey and gimmicky. Unfortunately, with Thomas,
you said it, not me.
No, you said it. I feel like with him, he's trying to be somewhat relevant again, and there's no way any of his team is ever going to watch this, but I think that he is leeching on to people. Like he did a song with Morgan. He did a song with Teddy Swims. He's leeching on to some of these very popular people to try and get relevant again. And doing something like this is very like costumey and gimmicky. So it's not very true to who he is. I think he hasn't figured out who he is. If anything, just ditch the bow tie thing, do the white shirt and black tuxedo. Tailoring wise, I think it's a little long. I think the shirt sleeves and the pants are a little on the longer side. Fit wise, I think in terms of like slenderness, I think it's great. But get rid of the tie, get rid of the stupid hat.
My boy looking like he could be the John Proctor in The Crucible. Rhett from Good Mythical Morning. You look great, buddy.
I love that we're always going to bring it back to some sort of like theater. That's reference to theater, right?
Good Mythical Morning.
Yeah.
Are you not?
You say Crucible?
The Crucible.
The Crucible.
That's
I'm
theater.
Sorry.
Do you know that I played John Proctor when I was 16 years old in high school? Okay. Anyways,
on to the next one. We have the War and Treaty. Mr. Michael Trotter.
Mark Trotter.
Yeah, you wouldn't have gotten. There's no way you would have gotten.
I would have never got that.
Mr. Michael Trotter. All for this look. They were on the flight out with me. I said hi, I've met him a couple of times, being around Jordan Davis a lot. He's the same record label. On the slender side, he's honestly significantly bigger than the last time I saw him. Looks great. I think that the tie, the big thing on the knot, like almost like the metal clasp that's holding the tie together, I feel like is a little catchy. I go straight to that. Love the hat. I've never seen him in a cowboy hat before. Love the boots. I feel like those are boots that you would wear. And other than that, I think that maybe the tuxedo or the jacket has a little bit of too much detailing to it. You have a pocket square with the tie bar and the whole the tie knot thing. Just stick to one.
I disagree. I think it's just enough. It's I think in my eyes, it's reminiscent of like an old military uniform with the things and the thing.
Well, he's got like the armband, like the
like he flew a plane or something. Isn't that what they do when they fly planes? They get badges and stuff.
That's more. Yeah, it's gonna be on. On the.
So I think that it's a really cool modern take on like American military culture and where we're heading in the near future. Let me just. Move. You know what? You look great, dude. I think he looks really good. I love the all black. I love the accent of jewels and diamonds and crystals. And we're not going to talk about politics on this show.
So you think for award season we're going to see a lot of like military outfits? Cool. Up next we have
I got it.
An ex-client of mine. Go ahead.
This is that guy that got famous on TikTok for singing. He's like Swedish or like Nordic.
Oh my God.
And he sings really high. And he doesn't sing country, but he looks like a country singer.
He looks like he is from Norway for sure.
I actually do know who this is.
Go ahead.
It's Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson's brother, Dustin Lynch. And I used to work with him. I've probably done like 5 to 6 things with him.
And he fired your ass.
He's fine. His management team is so bizarre. They reached out to me to help get him a CMA Awards look. And I said, hey, I'm going to be in Nashville this time. I'm also going to be there during the week. So like, let me know. Heard nothing back. But I got to stay in their good graces because Sam Hunt is also one of their clients. And I adore Sam Hunt. He got me into country music. So when I saw this, I was like, good. I would never put him in this. He doesn't look great. Color wise, I think it's fine. I'm fine with the white tank top. And I hate to say it, the suit almost looks like a woman's suit. I can almost think of Michael Scott in The Office, where the clearance bin and he was grabbing suits out.
I've never seen an episode of The Office.
And brown hat. Wait a second. What did you just say?
I've never seen an episode of The Office.
What are we doing here, man? What about Seinfeld?
Oh, like one episode.
Oh, God. Okay. We'll talk about this afterwards.
So this fit was like top 5 for me.
Interesting.
I don't think that it looks like a women's suit because what Bodhi has been projecting into fashion is that like feminine, smaller, more like
nothing against women.
Shrunken look.
Yeah.
I wrote brown suit is really nice, but I want a button down under it, not just a white shirt.
Yeah.
I like just like an ivory colored button down a linen button down would be really nice.
And I know he's probably leaving the award show thinking, hell yeah, I'm the only one that pulled off the white tank top.
Got a goddamn like they saw my collateral arteries or whatever they're called.
Yeah. I agree with you. I think a button up shirt would have been great underneath that. And I'm happy I didn't work with him. Okay. I was also asked to help with this guy. Do you know who this guy is?
Yeah. No. Dane Cook.
Looks like him. Russell Dickerson. And in a full Tom Ford look, which is pretty sick. I like the colors. It's almost like 4 different blends of brown, which I think I'm happy you see it on the same palette. Button shirt, unbuttoned shirt. It's similar to the first guy we talked about, Tucker. I think the button-up shirt is way too unbuttoned. You're almost seeing belly button, showing off the chains. And I'm all for this look. I think they did a great job actually. If anything on my end, I think you just button the shirt up one more button. Yeah,
I agree with everything. This is number 3, top great. 3 favorite. I do hear the only thing that this is a really like. This almost made it top bottom lowest look. Honey, girl, standing next to him. What
I know
the fuck are you wearing?
I genuinely,
dude?
hold on.
She looks like a 6-year-old at her first dance recital.
Let's not forget, this is a menswear podcast. Okay?
Yeah, I know that, but the men are standing next to their wives and their partners.
And I genuinely
they're showing up.
I know. I genuinely tried to find pictures of guys by themselves. Some websites are funky.
That's why you fucking told Tony Revolori to stand by himself.
Oh no, I've been outed.
We just came full circle.
God.
So you tell your
what's that
boys.
chick's name again? No, screw her.
I rest my fucking case. Team Maya, baby.
No, that's what her name is. No, forget her. Speaking of, going to the next guy.
This is me.
Mr. You know who this is.
Mr. Me.
I genuinely
love this.
Okay. I wouldn't say this looks like you, but this could be you. If you decided to go full blown like
poncho
gospel country.
Poncho.
Yeah.
I love the poncho. That's the best thing.
This is Teddy Swims.
Oh, I know. It's Teddy Swims.
You know who this is, right?
Yes, of course I do.
Wait, no, seriously. Do you know who this is?
Yes, fashion icon Teddy Swims. I love everything that he wears. I love this. I love the boots. I love that like wooden sole. So hot. He looks like he's floating on air.
First time ever worn.
Are
for
they
sure.
leather pants?
They gotta be leather pants.
Fucking yum. That poncho. The bolo tie, the hat that is like casting that amazing shadow.
I believe the hat has like fringe on it.
Yeah, the hat even does have fringe. Better.
The hat has fringe on it. If your hat had fringe on it right now, that'd actually be a pretty good look. This I mean, this is fine for him. This is great. Fine. Would I ever put him in something like this? No.
Of course not.
Would I ever work with someone like this? No, because if you want to wear something like that, I love the idea of the poncho though. I genuinely.
You got style, dude.
I actually think like it's such a hard thing to pull off, but color wise, the black with the brown and the boots, I think it's perfect. I know like whoever shot for this saw the boots and was like, oh my God, it's perfect. Like color wise, black and the browns and all that. Respect to him, respect to the girl he's with. I think they both look phenomenal together, especially with the jewelry and everything, like in the bolo. I think it's all lovely.
Can I say something?
Please.
Best of the night.
Really? Yeah, of course. That makes sense.
Down.
That makes sense.
Because it's me. You ever played GTA 5? Grand Theft Auto 5?
Yeah.
You know the Illuminati crew?
Okay.
They're called like the whatever.
Yeah.
This guy definitely loves Scientology the way that he's dressed.
So my boy Freddie Freeman looks very much like a cult follower. Yeah. He even with the
girl, dude. She's
the
wearing
girl
that
looks,
like suit.
No, the girl looks absolutely beautiful. When I can talk about his wife was in through so much. The collar tips, it makes him almost look like he's like, I'm the leader of the cult. Okay. This look is brutal. I love you, Freddie, so much. As a devout Dodger fan that will be up there until the next baseball season because you guys won the World Series, and I love you guys. This look was terrible. Not only that, I was in the green room. He walks up. And I thought to myself, so last year I met Corey Seager. Okay. Corey Seager won. He's won so much stuff for when he was with the Dodgers, and he went to the Rangers, won the World Series.
Relation to Bob Seager?
Not Bob Seager.
Amazing.
Met him. He was great. So I go up to Freddie thinking, here we go. He's got twins. I've got twins. We're about to be best friends. I go up to him and say, Freddie, man, I'm from LA, born and raised. I live in Atwater, just below Dodger Stadium. Thank you so much for everything you did, man. Like this means the world to us. Thank you. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, no doubt. Thanks. That was the conversation, man. That was the conversation. You might suck as a person, Freddie, but I love you still for what you did for the Dodgers and all that. But this look is awful. I don't like this look one bit.
And I don't like the motherfucker wearing it anymore.
And Freddie, unfortunately, I don't like you all that much anymore. But you can still do what you did, and I will respect the shit out of you. But the tips, so it's a Bottega look, actually.
Oh,
yeah, it's Bottega. New Bottega.
This is the last guy that should be wearing Bottega.
Yeah, I know. New Bottega. And
he looks like he's going to bed. It's his nightgown.
I know. I do believe that his stylist, Melanie, just added those on there. Like, literally added like the collar tips on there to like, hey, you're going to a Western show. Let's put some stuff on there. Yeah. And
I got these custom collar tips, dude.
I know, yeah. So unfortunately, him and his fake ass teeth can go home. Sorry, Freddie, man. Love you to death. I really do. As bad as all that sounds, I love you to death. Okay. Wait. I'm looking at this picture and I'm looking at you. Wait. He influenced you, huh? Billy Bob Thornton.
Dad?
Even your goatee.
Dad?
This is you. That is incredible.
Yeah,
good cosplay.
I'm Billy Bob Thornton.
You're Billy Ben Thornton.
Can I say something? The first time I saw him debut this look, which by the way is fucking awful. He walked onto the set of The View to promote his
with
new
like
movie.
A jacket shirt thing like this, like
jacket shirt. What we're missing from this fit are the keys.
That's why you have the dangling keys.
When he walked, and normally with this whole look, he has keys hanging. They might be there. I can't tell.
I think they're there, bro.
So
they're there. I see them.
He walks onto the. Let me recreate it,
please. So they're jangling. Nice. With the beanie under the hat. So the open jewelry, everything.
So Whoopi Goldberg goes, this is a really interesting look. What are those keys? And he looks to one of the co-hosts and he goes, well, she knows what they're for. And all the women look at him and go,
wait, what would he mean by that?
The rest of the interview, he's like,
oh no, Billy.
This is the unfortunate downfall of Billy Bob Thornton. And I wanted to commemorate this moment in history by wearing exactly what the fuck he's wearing.
I love that you have the beanie with the hat on. This all makes sense now.
This is so bad.
Anyone at home thinking that I'm working with a co-host who doesn't know how to dress, he's basically cosplaying Billy Bob Thornton.
This is Walmart Johnny Depp in the Black Window era.
So also something came out that he wears women's jeans because his hips are so narrow that he needs to.
Hips don't lie, baby.
Right.
Billy Bob Thornton, what the fuck are you doing?
So we're going to end on 2 looks here. I think we know where we're going with this. Mr. Jordan Davis.
Jordan Davis.
Shit. Did you know who this was?
No idea who that is.
Mr. Jordan Davis, Brioni full tuxedo with a cummerbund, white tuxedo shirt open with a white handkerchief. And I loved everything about this.
Can I say how I described this guy? Beard with suit. Nice grooming. Great tux, but his torso looks so short.
Dude.
Maybe take off the cummerbund.
Interesting.
Take off the cummerbund and I think this would have been really hot.
So the reason why I did the cummerbund is because I saw like...
Wait, you did this?
Yeah, this is my guy. I can call him right now. Like he's my guy. Like I love this guy.
Jordan.
Love you, Jordan.
Come on, anytime.
But I'm glad you said a thing about the cummerbund because I like the idea of if like an open tuxedo, you need something. So I thought, why not do a cummerbund rather than like a tie? As you saw, no one really did ties tonight. And so I thought a cummerbund would be great. But the fact that you said his torso, because he does have a genuine 34-inch inseam. And so he's got super long legs, not a big upper body. And it's funny that you say that. So I saw the cummerbund would be great. I saw Patrick Schwarzenegger do it. We've seen a couple other guys do that cummerbund open situation. And yeah, I thought we executed it very well. Tailoring wise, I thought it was great.
Tailoring is great. Can I tell you my favorite part? The pocket square.
Thanks, man. Yeah,
beautiful.
Subtle. Very subtle.
So beautiful.
Yeah,
I love that it's not, you don't even know that it's a pocket square. It's just a little speck.
So when he walked the carpet, I said, wear it open and do your left hand in the pocket. And then when we go and present, I was with him before he walked out and we closed it. So it was super, super fitted, well done. So yeah, thanks, man. And then you spoke about Steph Colvin with Ella Langley.
Riley Blue, baby. Let's go.
Mr. Riley Green. And they won. So they walked the carpet. They found out that they won for a musical event of the year. So what that is like collaboration of the year. So they beat out Post Malone and Morgan Wallen. They beat out Cody Johnson and Carrie Underwood. They beat out a whole Noah Khan and Miss what's her face,
AKA the fucking
Kelsey Ballerini.
Loser Circle.
Yeah. So they won that night, and they were you couldn't tell that he won. He genuinely doesn't care about anything.
He's just there making music for himself.
Exactly. So he's in a Ralph Lauren tuxedo and Tony Lama boots with a Paul. So Paul Smith has these great silk tuxedo-ish kind of vibe, covered placket, very easy to wear for dressier options and like less dressier options. But he's got Stetson hat. That mustache is dyed jet black. But yeah, this is my boy Riley. What do you think?
In my notes I wrote Riley Green looks so hot. Love the double RL suit.
Oh, not even double RL. It's just Ralph Lauren. As the happy dad hits me in the face.
Love the Ralph Lauren suit. Is that a Four Loko?
Bro, this is the big. I feel like I've been drinking this for 3 hours. Yeah, haven't even felt anything because it's just basically water by now. How I was ranking several people? Can I say something? This didn't even hit number 1. Oh man, I thought for a second.
Stop. Number 0.
Like top of this?
Number 0, dude. Doesn't even fucking exist. This is the best of the night. I've never seen anything better.
Are you fucking around?
No, dude. He looks so hot. He looks so good. What can I say something?
Please.
You mentioned a few weeks ago with Steph that you were focusing on like that V shape.
Yeah.
I don't see that. What I see here is this like really athletic looking guy. There's nothing like unproportionate. I don't see like gigantic shoulders. This is a guy's guy who makes music and just makes music for the sake of making music. And I love how authentic,
man, thank you,
and real and comfortable he looks. Great job.
Means a lot, man. Thank you. No, that's actually very nice of you to say.
God, now I'm fucking emotional, dude.
Honestly, I'll tell you the reason why I told him to wear it open is because for whatever reason, Ralph Lauren makes these tuxedos that don't have patent buttons. Mm-hmm. They're just normal buttons, which is so bothersome to me. So rather than have him close it, I told him keep it open. I think it's honestly more welcoming. So keep on doing what you're doing. And then, for the performance, we switched it up and he wore a beautiful double RL embroidered velvet tuxedo jacket, Western with the yokes and the florals, with a white shirt and blue jeans and boots. So we'll put the link up for the performance.
Shit, yeah.
Steph killed it with Ella, and they both looked amazing.
Shout out, Steph. We love you.
We thought for a reason they were the only performance from that musical category to perform. So we thought for a second, wait, if they're the only ones, maybe they're actually going to win. They ended up winning. So good on you, country music.
Dude, are we done with country music? Because we're done. This is so stressful and overwhelming.
We're done.
Can't do this anymore.
We're back to more of the pop culture, streamlined stuff. We're done.
Thank God.
Real quick, the CMA Awards, talking about like who actually won. I think they did a really good job of rewarding Chris Stapleton, Cody Johnson, the people who have actually been in country music for a long time. No offense to Shabuzi or Noah Khan or any of those younger guys, or even Post Malone. He'll be nominated next year. But they gave Entertainer of the Year to Morgan Wallen, who is much deserved because he sells out every show, making millions and millions of dollars.
Also much problematic.
Very much problematic. Of course, you can't say Morgan without thinking of some of the stuff he's done.
Yeah.
But much deserved, and good job to the CMA Awards. I genuinely thank you for saying what you said about my guys. Very much appreciated. I think I owe $15 to someone, so we'll figure out a way to get $15 of Venmos. Whoever is a big fan of the show, we'll find you, man.
Just to rebut everything that you said, love Shabuzi's.
Yeah, so he's going to the opposite post.
I think the Country Music Awards were also a really great show. And I hope that Post Malone never gets nominated for a CMA award because that shit would be so fucking whack. Stick to hip hop, my boy. You're not good at anything else.
He's wrong. That album is crazy good.
Ew.
Real quick, just tell people where to find us, please.
I already did in the beginning. This has been
Manly Things.
Short of.